Hi guys, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I have a quick Divine Masculine Twin Flame read for you. I wasn't going to actually post it today, but some interesting information came up in it, so I felt I really needed to get it out there just in case somebody needed these messages. So it was at 3:41 today for the Divine Masculine. The only major arcana were Justice and Hermit. There were 2 wands, 2 swords, 2 cups, 3 pentacles. The court cards were the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So that could be about kids or messages. Children really didn't come up in the Romance Angels or the numerology cards today, so I wasn't really focused on children, but it could be that they're in the situation today. So the message from the coding was all about health and intuition for the masculine. It's really important that you use your intuition and focus on your health, okay? And they're tied together in the way that comes up here. Just some, shady stuff going on. There's the messages and numbers were 3510 was the number that came up, the 3510, 9, 18, 11, 55, 10, 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 15, 5, 10, and 2, 2, 2, 3. And the message about health and intuition were about the wounded warrior. The wounded warrior who has a high vibration or a lot of energy is a foe and an opportunist, and that's literally coming up in the message here. And I was getting divided we fall, and I literally then got someone saying, "You'll die before you have me again. You'll die before you have me again." That's for somebody. It's very specific. But I was just getting in 2 ways the messages again: wounded warrior who has a lot of energy, is a foe and an opportunist. And there's also Die came up. I don't know if someone's named Die, but it had to do with the division and divided we fall regarding health and intuition. And definitely feel like someone's trying to take masculine down and may do it through their health, to keep them so busy when they're not healthy. They may want them not to be around anymore so that they can get all the money or something like that. So that's obviously not for everyone, but it's coming through for someone, so I felt it important to get this message out there. Okay, most of you, I'm sure it's positive and it's not a big deal. There's conflict. Starting out, it was the 5 of Wands was the underlying energy. Fighting as separation comes out. Present to unhappiness or lack of satisfaction on his own for the masculine. The King of Wands reversed, making his life, the King of Wands reversed, maybe making somebody's life hell at work. Or is it King? I'm sorry, I didn't mean King, I meant the Queen. That's why it was confusing to me. I just wrote it down wrong. The Queen of Wands reversed is making his life hell at work. Magician with truth on his side and rosaries around him. In separation, rainbow bridge chained to a devil in the family. So some dark energy there. And the devil came up a lot in this read. Chained together for all to see, fully exposed by the devil, with hands tied. Pond scum. What will become of them? The children. One step at a time behind. Turn around, then you'll find your way with kindness. But more so, stand up for yourself in your truth. And also to the steering committee came up here specifically for someone about the devil and you. Contaminated water where kids play. Health issues come up where people said their hands were tied. By Capricorn with Italian horns or Italian lineage. And bat wings. So someone may, it could be the reference to the Divine Masculine and Batman, but also someone may specifically have bat wings. Sorry. And a perch to sit on, and one big knocker. So literally that could be actually a woman as well. Okay, so it's getting then uniboob and unibrow. So either a woman, who's probably older, and then a man with a unibrow. It could be a woman with a unibrow as well, but that was coming up for sure. Divine Masculine got singed by so-called happy family. Or by a hairy mother, and I was getting by a hairy mother effer, right? But I stopped there. I was stopped there not to write that at all, like not even, because I didn't want to write it anyway, and I wasn't going to say it. But that wasn't the message. The message was by so-called happy family, or by a hairy mother instead of effort, it was just mother. So there's a hairy mother. So again, that goes in lines with someone with one big knocker. So someone might have had a mastectomy, or just someone is old and, you know, someone maybe teases them about their boobs or something like that. Or someone has a unibrow, whether it's a masculine or a feminine. But this is someone in the masculine's life who's not a good person. Whistleblower and 2 kids are all in line. Lower hand or lower energies, or someone lowballing someone else, is exposed while hiding even more money behind the magician. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, both offering to help. Opportunity or offer of help or money openly from kids and those without much, but the one who has plenty hides it and doesn't offer help. Magician is to manifest with confidence and with kids. And he's over, the magician's like over the hermit, shedding light on a failure or need for success and attention. So definitely could feel like the, whoever the dynamic is in your situation, okay? The magician was coming out as above the hermit, watching the hermit shed light on his situation and him trying to manifest. So the magician versus the hermit here was coming up, whether it's the masculine versus the feminine, or the masculine and someone else in his life, okay? It definitely can be either one. And I was getting also I versus IX, all right, which could be the feminine and the X, or it could be the 1 of the magician and the 9 of the hermit, okay? But 1 and 9 are the strongest numbers, because you know it's the beginning and the ending. They're considered 2 of the strongest numbers in the 1 through 9, because of beginnings and endings. And this magician versus the hermit is regarding V1, which is 6, or love. Feeling a bit queasy from roses with a few lilies hidden in there. So I'm getting that someone's allergic, and somebody did this on purpose because they knew they were allergic to it, at their place of work or where the masculine's tools are. Putting something there, and it may not be flowers, but that was the message I was getting about something they're allergic to. Somebody's planting that around their place of work or where his tools are. Caramel full leg boots, or bootlegging, the light from the hermit caught in the middle of failure and complete success. Hermit sheds light on the devil, causing conflict. And the underlying energy here was wedding, so this situation involves marriage, and beneath that was attraction. Let's see here. Okay, so the underlying signs that came up were Pisces upright, Scorpio upright, Cancer, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, not sure which direction, they could all be neutral. Virgo was upright and Taurus was reversed. Those are just the underlying energies. And the Queen of Wands was definitely reversed, but there's also a Queen of Cups coming up there in the underlying energy. But it seemed more positive energy. The Knight of Wands makes a rescue attempt. The Queen of Cups comforts him, exposing someone has passed out, poisoned or dead by the hand of a loveless marriage, all about business, with another in his head. Cappuccino or Italian coffee pot on the bedside table, or watching the news of death by obsession, a Leo hiding an affair, or obsession for abundance, or longing for their youth when he couldn't wait to take a piece of her hair when she was sleeping by the fire, or fruit baskets everywhere, and now there is nothing. Okay, so there's definitely a few different situations here coming up for different people. Or someone is obsessed about someone from their past, so happy then, now in a dead-end relationship. And then patience comes up here as 20, or as 2, I'm sorry, is that 2? Yeah, patience is number 2, and then manifestation as underlying energy was coming up, it was 27, I believe. I'm sorry, it's 2 and 8. Manifestation is 8. So again, it was coming up 2 and 8 for the 28, which came up like that, either today or yesterday. But patience and manifestation as the underlying energies there. There's a stalemate, stubborn or lazy, or just being still because they have no money. The wounded warrior can't hold back anymore and explodes, or spontaneous orgasm, or a lightning bolt out of the blue, which way is out? He's all of a sudden escaped in a box trying to get out. Okay? So he can't escape feeling caught in the spokes, whether this is the masculine or not. It's probably the masculine, but it doesn't have to be. But can't escape feeling caught in the spokes. Chinese torture test. The more he tries, the worse it gets. And here the guidance was, masculines, go inside. Okay, you're trying to go to do things for the union in an outward way, and you can't. You have to go within and work on yourself inside. You have to go through your higher self to get to your twin, and to get you cleared enough to come into union. That's how it works. So the knight takes the rook down, but loses a lot in the battle, pending a new life, as suddenly everything erupts and there's no way out. Big wake-up call without the judgment. Little critter in the attic, or grown between stones with grass, or out in the garden. Emerald marks the gingerbread house. Jumping from windows, a purposeful fire, smoke everywhere, and no way out but to jump and take the fall. Possibly a lighthouse, or got caught chained up to a boat, or got caught chaining up a boat in the chains with the motor running. I didn't like that picture, but these are all different situations. Spinning wheels, and then it went into what goes up must come down. Spinning wheels, got to go round. Talking about your troubles is a crying sin. Ride the painted pony, makes the spinning wheel spin. Anyway, so then it goes to basically the words coming out after that were to free your mind and to show you the colors that are real from the masculine, and spirit's connecting with me. Someone projected or ejected from a seat, lots of falls. Emerald City wasn't what he expected at all. Ceilings are capped, there's no room to rise, and smoke in his eyes. Someone set fire and then couldn't get out. Can take time to see another perspective, but once the heat starts rising, you've got to get out of there. The devil takes prisoners, family or not, chained by a wedding, and now patience is all he's got. And a light. And that could be a light for this fire, or just his own light within, okay? So recently there are brain wars for the masculine. He can't find peace. So that was at 444 too. Can't find peace because of a prisoner trapped who may be crying or stressed every night. So whether that's him or him thinking it was feminine. New passion with growth hidden. The divine masculine lover announces back to divine feminine at the full moon, or just in general at night. The foundation of the read is of the Ace of Cups, new love, self-love. Empress reverse is verbally abusive or holding back announcement about new love. And then I was getting White Wedding from Billy Idol. Hey little sister shotgun, who's your Superman? It's a nice day to start again. Hey little sister, what have you done? Who's the only one? I've been away for so long, so long. I let you go for so long. It's a nice day to start again, nice day for a white wedding. There's nothing fair in this world, baby. There's nothing safe in this world. There's nothing sure in this world. There's nothing pure in this world. Looking for something left in this world. Start again. Okay? So there's definitely a situation where there's a shotgun wedding. And this definitely is resonating with energy that I was getting, that someone's tricking someone into marrying them. They may even actually get pregnant, but like I said before, maybe planning an abortion after they get married and seal the deal. Or someone is coming up in the read that someone did get pregnant but lost the child and didn't tell the masculine they're not married yet, and doesn't plan on it because she's planning on trapping him into the marriage. So someone in the shotgun wedding miscarried but not telling. And centrally the Four of Orbs, quiet reflection, truth of give and take, or settling up, or sharing at work. And bam, secrets out, or epiphany of the High Priestess, or his own, the Divine Masculine's abilities. Thinking about the present and holding on tight, a practical offer challenged by opportunity to discover his own psychic abilities. But I was also getting this card as someone who's up to no good. Okay, so it wasn't getting that for the masculine there, that he was just possibly wanting to learn more about his own abilities. But I was getting for karmic, it would be somebody with that sneaky grin on their face, like up to no good. A message of healing and forgiveness, reaping and dreaming, and letting go of what he doesn't need, and attachments. The wounded warrior at work is creating a way to come together and share an offer of help. Now the family, top dog with the light, offers help to double X Empress in judgment. So it could be somebody who he divorced twice even, or just broke up twice with. All right, so again, now the family, top dog with the light, offers help to double X Empress in judgment, trying to be sweet but protecting self by not getting too close, like not letting her in again. Exposure of awakening and fessing up to dreams. At the full moon, not expressing an opportunity with justice system or Libra, a way out. And sirens went off right as I was writing that. Death and transformation, protecting self with Queen of Pentacles hung up on her legs and sex in the kitchen. Queen of Wands mad because she's not his dream girl anymore. Queen of Swords flirting, new love, cherry on top. Bull exits left, away from the devil karmic, or karmic exits left to go back to her mother and sisters. Or Bull chooses desert over the karmic. She knew the flame was between them at that point when he chose desert over her. Soon, and I'm going to, the signs in the read, all 12 signs came up. Most of them were upright, so I'm only going to tell you the ones that were reversed, because all 12 signs came up. They were all upright, except for Sagittarius was upright and reversed. So it could be 2 people, or 1 upright, 1 reversed. But I was definitely getting 2 people, not 1. So 1's upright, 1's reversed, but then I was also getting Gemini reversed and Taurus reversed. Those are the only reversals. Everybody else was upright, okay? So it could be easy to figure out who's who. These don't have to be sun signs. It could be energies they express, a lot of. Soon, divine justice for the King of Cups, worst over of frustration and being creatively blocked. Sagittarius, female drinker or potion maker, or just someone who always likes to mix the drinks, but she could be a potion maker. Now, they each pour their own drink, him using his intuition or secret weapon in a bold move. So he may be actually listening to the Divine Feminine, any advice she's giving him. He is in family with no affection, letting go to fix things. Defenseless they will be to offer of love from the King of Pentacles, who's working on himself. So he's saying, well, they'll be defensive to me, my family, if they know I'm working on myself, right? So he was getting, pay attention to the red flags, so watch your signs and synchronicities for the masculine, as well as reconciliation and keep an open mind. Around the divine masculine is Hermit with light, Queen of Cups, spiritual and sad, or actually, the Queen of Cups is the one with light, while divorced one is grieving. She holds light for him. Clear blocks of new passion and one flame. Message of love or friend or child when out in the cold suffering is all it takes to be patient angel. And then intuition, health, but even more so, time out came up for the masculine. The Emperor or Aries with back to Hermit, who could also be a Virgo. Knight of Pentacles proposal of open heart and leap of faith to the King of Wands, even though his back is turned. And that could very much be the masculine and the feminine. But Aquarian karmic devil or Capricorn Cancer and wounded warrior Scorpio Virgo Aries are playing like off of each other here. Or suddenly Scorpio Sagittarius and Capricorn Cancer Pisces switches places suddenly, like so the twin and the karmic switch, or just Aquarian and Virgo switch places as the Fool opens heart and sneaks up on King of Wands or Emperor, an offer from the Knight of Pentacles, who is coming up as the King of Wands here, to his family so he can come together with twin, called to action in their destiny, to purge and shine with each other. Confession of devil or Capricorn, or conflict at work and a big move or travel with twin and or kids. Conflict of new love and family. Hermit, maybe at war with himself, between peace and opportunity of justice, truth and balance, and a new passion, with family proposing more kids, or end of family cycle so he can be with twin. There's a lot of the major signs, like I said, the major arcana were Hermit and Justice, so that was the main theme of the read. But there's heavy devil energy as well as the Knight of Pentacles, so they were kind of like playing off each other as well, because the devil's, the devil, and then the Knight of Pentacles, very humble, hard worker. So they're playing off each other, and then also the Hangman Awake came up significantly. And then less so, Death and Tower were definitely present though. Okay? So that's all I got for you for the masculine today. I just wanted to get that out. Make sure you read. Make sure you read. Maybe you need to read. But drink your water. Make sure you get your rest. I'm getting a lot of back pain today, so just take care of yourself. Get plenty of rest and rise and be loved. Bye, guys.